Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories in company filings. Today, we're diving into a report from AFPAC Projects Acquisition Corp, and let's just say things are getting strategic with a new deal brewing that might just change the game before we dive in. If you like getting unfiltered insights into what companies are really up to, make sure you are subscribed, and for some extra discussion and to connect with fellow analysts, join our Discord community linked in the description below. Alright, let's get straight into it. AFPAC Projects Acquisition Corp, or AFPAC to keep things simple, has just put out a report that signals a pretty significant move. It looks like they are gearing up for a new chapter, a proposed business combination, which is just a fancy way of saying they are planning to join forces with another company. The big news here is their announcement of a binding letter of intent with Dalmore Holdings Limited. Now, this isn't a done deal yet, but a binding letter of intent means they've agreed on the main terms and are serious about making this merger happen. Think of it as a very strong handshake that is legally recognized. This move suggests AFPAC is actively pursuing growth and looking to combine its resources with another entity. This particular filing is essentially pointing us towards a press release from the 12th of February 2026, where they spilled the beans about this potential combination. While the filing itself is quite procedural, the underlying story is about striking a deal. Now, you might be wondering why this matters for AFPAC, which is a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. Their whole purpose is to find a company to merge with, effectively taking that company public. So this letter of intent is a crucial step in fulfilling their mission or perhaps repurposing their structure for something new. When companies merge, it can mean a lot of things. It could be about gaining market share, accessing new technologies, or expanding into new territories. For investors, it is a signal that the company's strategy is evolving, and often such combinations are meant to unlock new value or create a more competitive entity in the market. It is also worth noting the backdrop here. The filing casually drops a detail saying the company was suspended from trading on NASDAQ in July of 2024. This is a pretty significant event for any company, and it often precedes delisting or major restructuring. So, this proposed merger with Dalmore Holdings Ltd might be a move to reignite the company's prospects after such a setback, or perhaps it is a strategic pivot born out of that situation. The report also confirms that AFPAC is an emerging growth company. This classification gives them certain regulatory flexibilities, especially around financial reporting. It means they might not have to adhere to all the same stringent rules as larger, more established companies which can speed up processes like this merger. Being an emerging growth company means they can use certain provisions to ease the burden of compliance. They've also elected not to use the extended transition period for adopting new financial accounting standards, which suggests they are aiming for a more streamlined and current financial presentation, perhaps to make themselves more attractive for this merger or for investors in the future. So, what is the takeaway here? AFPAC is not just sitting idle. After facing trading suspensions, they are actively pursuing a significant merger. The key players are AFPAC and Dalmore Holdings Limited. The focus is on the announcement of this binding letter of intent, which is a strong indication that a business combination is on the horizon. Looking at this from a strategic perspective, this is likely an attempt by AFPAC to redefine its future. Mergers are high-risk, high-reward plays. If this combination with Dalmore is successful and creates a synergistic business, it could lead to significant growth and value creation. However, there are always risks involved in integrating two companies, especially after a trading suspension. The market will be watching closely to see how this unfolds and if this new entity can truly thrive. Alright? That is our quick decode of this AFPAC Projects Acquisition Corp filing. What do you think about this potential merger? Are they setting themselves up for success, or is this a risky gamble? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more engaging discussions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next decode.